What do my interview boys coming through once again? And on today's video, we got a recording, a phone call from Tehachapi, confirming what your boy tells you. You know, I'm not acting right here like I know everything, but I tell you what makes sense and what doesn't make sense, right? Especially on that yard. And basically, it's a phone call from an inmate, right? Who's basically telling you that, the recording says that he's in Tehachapi, and I can verify that's the recording for Tehachapi. The individual saying that he was right there when Tory Lanez got hit. That the guy who victimized Tory Lanez told him why he was gonna do it. And if you want to compare this phone call to the one that was brought up on a different YouTube channel, and where somehow, some way, an individual from that prison called this guy, not knowing exactly what took place, because he was not in the same pot, because it's not an open day room. It's just different sections, right? Different sections, and he didn't know nothing. Plus, when that guy his phone call came through, it didn't say nothing about the Tehachapi. It didn't say none of that recording, but on this phone call, that's what it says. So before we continue with this video and show you the recording, do not forget to hit the like, a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Does not take nothing, and at the end of the day, just helping the channel, man. So I'm glad I came across this recording. I think the channel is called Cali. I don't know if it's Cali Hood Media. I believe, no, it's not Cali Hood Media. It's called Cali Active something, shout out to old boy who came across the audio. I don't know where he got it from, but he got it from somebody and he put it on his channel, right? Well, the thing about this is that, like I was saying, the incident that took place, you know what? Let's trip on the audio, man. Trip on this audio.
Call from
Ephraim Byers.
an incarcerated individual at the California Correctional Institution, Tehachapi, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have a prepaid call. You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Alright, you hear me? So look, this is what really happened, right? So basically, we wake up early in the morning, right? For prayer line, damn, my door opens, right? And I walk out, and the homie's right there standing there, and he calls me over, and he's like, Savage, come here. And I'm like, what's up? And he's like, bro, I'm about to get this nigga. And I was like, who? He's like, Tory. I was like, for what? And he's like, this fool keeps on talking shit. And I already told him, I don't play like that, bro. I'm gonna get you if you don't talking shit. So then I was like, all right, don't trip. I'm right here. So then all of a sudden, that fool's door opens, that fool comes out, and then that fool runs up on him, and that fool starts stabbing that fool. But you can just tell that fool got his lungs punctured, because when he was laying on the ground, he's right there yelling, help, please, stop, help. And you can just hear him breathing like, you see him popping up blood and some more shit. But it's just crazy, all these little stories going around that aren't even true, talking about there's going to be retaliation and some more shit, because if there was retaliation, it would have happened right there, you know what I'm saying? One of the blacks did try to hop up, and I told him, bro, you better sit down, bro, because if you hop up and get involved, you all know all the messages are going to jump, and it's going to be bad for you, bro. And you don't owe no money. How does a millionaire owe money in prison? That's bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And there was no visits that day, so how the fuck is there going to be some shit visit? I mean, I don't know if that shit really happened, but I know that day, the homie didn't tell me nothing about this boy was talking to my bitch, or he got in my bitch at visits, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what really happened. You feel me? I was right there. I'm a porter. I had to clean up his blood right there, mopping up all that fool's blood. I thought that fool died, but I guess not. But it's just crazy, all these little crazy-ass stories that are going around that aren't even true. But that's really what happened from someone that was right there, seeing the whole shit, watched it happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So there you have it, man. The guy explains it right there and then. All these stories that are going around, that they're hate him because he owed money. They hate him because of a visiting issue, which it does not make sense, man. If there was visiting issue, I think he should have fucking solved that shit ASAP, right? Instead of waiting a couple of days to do this. And according to this guy who said it's a porter, who said that he ended up cleaning the blood that was spilled on the day room, the guy told him that he was gonna get off on Tory Lanez because he was being disrespectful. He was getting a line. He told me he don't play like that, and the guy didn't follow through. He still continued thinking that that inmate was gonna take it, right? And one thing about prison is like when somebody tells you, "Hey man, knock it off. I don't get down like that." You better respect that, because if you don't respect that, this is what's gonna happen. You know, they should take all the different stories out there of different content creators saying a cop set them up, talking about I don't know, the Mexicans wanted to get them. This happened because of a visiting issue, because of a visiting broom issue with him getting at his girl. That people were jealous because he was bringing a lot of things to the yard. That he was running around and he had a hoodie and all that stuff. Now this individual explains right here how, and I can confirm that they usually take those pills to your building because there's no pill room, or there's no pill line out there on the yard like other institutions they have. They have to go into your building because there's no shaho. There's no and in order to go to medical, you have to go through a fence, man. So there's nobody forming going to the pill line, period. Like other prisons have it. Right here in Tehachapi is different. They go to in the little car to do different pots to different buildings, stuff like that, and give you the pills. Simple as that. And apparently these guys were taking pills, and this guy informed this individual that he was gonna do what he was gonna do. And like I said, guarantee Tory Lanez had a cellie who was black, but he didn't do nothing. I don't know if it was Suseli, the one he was talking about, that he was about to do something, or who was about to get up to help him. And he told him, "Hey man, if you get up, it's going to be all bad, right?" And he decided to stand down and let old boy handle their disagreement, if you were to call it that. It was that's what it is, a disagreement. And hopefully you like this video that I'm putting out there. So for all of those individuals that putting content left and right, talking about we have videos, we have audios, we have the exclusive, man, I brought it. There it is. There's the audio. The guys from Tehachapi. If you're gonna believe other platforms that don't got no association with Tehachapi, or make you believe that they have a homeboy that lives in Tehachapi, well, guess what? This guy is calling from Tehachapi. He's calling for Tehachapi, and how he described the things, that's it. That's the setting from AR. They go into your building. Usually in other level 3s, they don't go to your building, the pill line. You have to go outside. When you walk to Chow, you have to go outside and form in a line and wait till you get your pills. But in Tehachapi, it's different. That's how it is. And it's never going to change because they don't have all of that stuff. I heard when I was right there, they were going to put a pill line or a building right there, but I think they haven't done that. And because of the budget cuts, I'm assuming they're never going to do it, right? But hopefully you like this audio. Hopefully you understand what old boy is saying. Basically, it was a issue between two individuals who was upset. The individual got dropped. The Italian, the Mexican, the ex-outsider got on top of him, hit him on the sides, punctured his lungs. He starts spitting blood, starts spitting some yellow stuff. And after that, I'm pretty sure everybody got down. They took him to wherever they wanted to take it. And guess what? Who cleaned that? The porters. And that's exactly what they do in Tehachapi. I know that they have a PIA supposed to be in charge of all this cleaning. They don't use those individuals. They are right there on the medical facility, on the medical building. And they just clean right there. They don't come to buildings and clean them. I know that because trust me, I have had cellies that went into a cell that was dirty, full with blood, full with pepper spray, and they just gave them the disinfectant and basically made the inmates, hey, that's gonna be your cell. You better start cleaning it. That's how they get down. That's how it is. And out of everything, man, that's what it is. That's what happened. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be upset about this, but come on. What other phone call you going to get from Tehachapi and where they're confirming what took place? They're telling you right here everything to the T. So if you don't accept that, that's on you, man. But more real than this can't get. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Muchas gracias. Saludos.